Hi guys, welcome back to this amazing channel. My name is Robbie Masaga, and today I want to talk about this video I was watching of it's a very old video, a video during slavery time. Yeah, it was showing how this young lady, the kind of life a mother and her kids went through during that time. Majority of white people have always said that black people have benefited more from slavery than them.
Were left to fend for themselves. Jerome, how old are you?
9.
9. Do you go to school?
Yes.
Where do you go to school, Jerome?
At the Okeechobee Elementary School.
I see. What is your sister's name?
Lois.
That's Lois. And what are your other sisters' names?
Catherine. And Beulah.
Catherine and Beulah. What happened to your foot, Jerome?
Dig a nail in out there by the wash house.
So you drove a nail in out by the wash house. What did your mother do for that?
With some alcohol on it.
Where do you sleep, Jerome?
In his bed.
You have this big bed?
Yes.
What happened? How did you get that hole in that bed there, Jerome?
The rats.
The what?
Rats.
Now, Jerome, you are taking care of Kathy, of Beulah, and Lois.
Yes.
Now, are you going to give them lunch today?
Yes.
What are you going to feed them?
I don't know.
Do you have any food here to give them?
Yes.
I see. What time does your mother come home?
I don't know.
The following day, Eileen King, the mother of Jerome, Kathy, Lois, and Beulah, again was picking beans. Eileen King, I saw your children yesterday at the Okeechobee camp. Why didn't you put them in the nursery?
I don't make enough to pay for it.
How much does it cost to put them in?
85 cents.
85 cents.
That's right.
Eileen, what time did you come out the field this morning?
6 o'clock.
What time would you get home?
About 3:30, 4 o'clock.
6 this morning to 4 o'clock this afternoon.
That's right.
How much did you earn?
$1.
$1?
That's right. $1.
Is that because the beans were of poor quality?
That's right.
Has this happened before?
That's right.
How much will your food cost you today?
About $2.
Aileen, how old are you?
29.
How many children do you have?
13.
How old were you when you first started working in the fields?
8.
You've been working 21 years in the field?
That's right.
Aileen, do you ever think you...
So black people have been defined to be lazy and people who choose work. But I want to ask you people, what did you just watch there? Just tell me the kind of life that mother and her kids had to endure. The pain that boy had to endure. They can't even feed well. The mother was earning $1. She couldn't even afford to take her kids to a nursery because the nursery costed 85 cents. This family needs to feed, kids needs to go to school, they need shelter, they need clothes, and the mother earned $1. Tell me, how can you survive? How would you survive? Even you, how would you survive with $1? Just $1. Well, some people will say that was long time ago, people could survive with that. But if the nursery alone was 85 cents, how would you survive if she earned $1 a day? Just how? Tell me the kind of cruelty that white people had to take black people through for them to survive. Look at that boy. The mother couldn't even afford to take him to the hospital. And these people still say that black people are lazy. Tell me if what we've seen there is lazy. You can't even afford to spend time with your kids because you have to be at work the whole day. And whatever that you earn cannot even feed your kids. They had to work so hard to feed their kids, to cater for their kids' needs. And you still call them lazy. You still say that we are the ones who benefited most from slavery. How? You turn someone into a slave, then you say that that person is the one benefiting. Just how is that person benefiting from slavery? If they're the ones who are going through suffering, if they're the ones going through a lot of pain, You're just there seated, maybe reading your magazine, watching them from the fields, working hard like animals, and you're just okay. Then later you say that those people are the ones who benefited the most. Our people had to endure a lot to get America where it is today. And still, they don't give black people credits. We had to go through a lot of evil acts perpetrated by these white people, but still, they will take credits. They will say black people are lazy. They don't like working. And they're the ones who made America what it is today. To make matters worse, these people still do this kind of evil acts on black people. We are still slaves. Indirectly, we are slaves to these people. We go there, we go to their countries, we work hard, they pay us peanuts. When we go there, they give us the kind of work that they themselves cannot do. We are the ones who sweep around. We are the ones who take care of the old people. They themselves cannot do that kind of jobs. They cannot. We do some odd jobs, but for them, they get these big positions. No matter the level of education that a black person have, that people cannot give you any big position in their offices. They cannot. They make sure they give you some odd jobs that they themselves cannot do. We are slaves, and black people don't know that. We are still slaves. We have black people who literally worship these people. They still worship them. They bow to them. They do anything they are told by them. Just see how they treated us before. Just look at how they treated us. The mother had to leave her kids alone at home. Very young kids. The eldest was 10 years. My daughter is 10 years. She cannot even take care of herself. I cannot leave her at home alone because she's young. But the mother had to leave her kids at that age. And these people were okay with those acts that they were doing then. They still do to date. They still act the same. None of them has changed. Very few of them are good to us. Few of them. Few that we can even count how many of them are good to us. Genuinely. Because some of them just pretend to be good, to get whatever that they want to get from us, because they know Africa is very rich. So obviously they'll pretend to be good just to get to our land, to get whatever that they want to get from here. But it's all pretense. And this is why Africa needs to wake up and save their continent. We need to wake up and fight hard against these people. We need to fight hard and create opportunities in our own continent. Instead of our people running every now and then to those countries looking for opportunities, Africa needs to work hard and create their continent great. We need to create opportunities for our young people. Because majority of people who go to these people's countries are very young people who go to look for opportunities. Why? Because Africa is poor. Africa cannot create opportunities for these young men and women. America is great because of black people. But they will never give credit to that. They will never give black people credits. But even themselves, they know it's true. Black people made America what it is today. If it wasn't for our resources, it was our people working hard in their plantations. It was our people being slaves to them. But they will never give credit. And what you don't know if today's slavery is worse than even before, because now they manipulate you, now they play mind games on you. They know how to trick you. They know how to get you people into their traps. They don't use force the way they used to use force during our ancestors. They don't use that kind of force now. They use mind game. They manipulate you. They trick you into falling into their trap. And you people still celebrate them. You worship them literally. You do anything they tell you to do. You go there, they promise you jobs. only to go and do some odd jobs that they cannot do. Their kids cannot do that kind of jobs that you run from your own continent to go there and do. Instead of us coming together and fight against these corrupt leaders who are misleading our continent, they are the ones we need to fight against so that we can create opportunities for ourselves. And these people who go there, they go there, work, and start investing there. They forget to come and invest back home. And when they invest, trust you me, when these people want to deport you, they don't deport you with everything that you've earned, everything that you've worked hard for there. They don't. They deport you as you came, or rather as you went there. They don't deport you with anything. So you go there and you forget totally. You forget about your country, about your continent. You now blend with them. You feel like you're one of them. You start investing. You start acting like them. You even start discriminating your own people. You forget that these people are just playing mind game on you to trick you into falling into their traps. People, think twice. African people, think hard. We need to work hard for our own continent.